Hi guys, you're welcome to my Google class. My name is Alfred Peter Brownson. I want to continue with our lesson on volume of cuboid. Now, in our last lesson, we look at volume of cuboid as look at the formula here that volume is equals to length times breadth times height, LBH. Okay, that is what we discussed in our last lesson. We actually use this to solve some problems. Today we want to look at how we can calculate length given the volume, how we can calculate breadth given the volume, and how we can calculate height given the volume. All we need to do is to make all this the subject of the formula. So let's rewrite this formula as V, that's the volume of a cuboid, is equal to LBH. So making L the subject of the formula, we can have L, length of a cuboid, equals to volume over breadth times height. The same way, making B the volume, the base of a cuboid will be volume over length times height, and height will be volume over length times breadth. Now it is very easy to remember these formulas. All you need to know is that when you take away B, then it will be V over LH. If you take away L, it will be V over BH. If you take away H, it will now be V over LB. Is that clear? I know you understand that. Now let's solve one simple problem on this. Let's call it example 2. That's continued from last lesson. Calculate the height of a cuboid of length 6 centimeter and breadth 5 centimeter. If the volume is 300 cm cube. Okay, and that's the question. Now let's see how we solve it. First, you have to look at what you are asked to calculate. You are asked to calculate the height. So this is what you have to calculate. So you go back to the formula. Which formula addresses the height? Height equals to volume over length times breadth. So you have solution. Say height equals to volume over length times breadth. And my volume from the question, volume is 300. So that gives me 300 over the length is 6 times LB means L times B. So it will be 6 times the breadth, which is 5. So that gives me 300 divided by 6 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. So this can go 30 divided by 3 equals to 10 centimeter. So you see that it's as easy as that. We just calculated the height of a cuboid given the volume. Now let's proceed to solve another problem quickly. Let's solve another problem quickly. Now let's call that example. Example 3. Now we'll continue the example. Let's call it example 3. What is the length? Is the length of a cuboid of volume 450 cm cube if the height and breadth are 5 cm. If the height and breadth are 10 cm and 5 cm, 10 cm and 5 cm respectively. Okay, it's the same thing we're going to do. Solution. We're going to look at what was asked to find. What is the length? So you are asked to find the length. So you write length. Now length will be volume over the other remaining part, which is what? Breadth and what? And height. So now the volume is 450, so you have 450. The breadth is 5 cm and the height is 10 cm. So that gives us 450 divided by 50, which is 45 over 5 after cancelling 0. So that will give us 45 divided by 5, that's 9 cm. Alright, so that is what we are going to end today. We can actually calculate the breadth, the height using the formula. Please remember the formula length equals to V over BH, volume over base times height. Breadth equals to volume over length times height, and height equals to volume over length times breadth. Go and do more, make more research, do the assignment, and I believe God will help you to understand it. Thank you. See you next.